How to be disciplined, how to be successful. How can you guarantee that in 5 years you're going to be successful? And how can you make sure that every single day you are doing the right thing, you are disciplined? So, I've been sharing in one of my last videos that women find it so attractive when a man is disciplined, when a man can do the right thing. Especially my clients, my followers, they are often very high achieving, disciplined themselves, and yet we are all we are all looking to be even more disciplined, more successful, right? So let's talk about this here. I'm going to tell you the exact process I use with my one-on-one clients to make sure that they are achieving the goals that we set in the beginning of the coaching. Okay. So while it will help you, I'm very, very sure it's going to help you to know the process, having additional support will help you fast forward the whole process 10, 20, 30 times and make it much more likely for you to actually have the result that you want because you have guidance along the journey and accountability. Okay, so being disciplined, okay, we all want so much in life. Having a good body, having money, having a dream spouse, the perfect vacations, and yet a lot of the things, they do come with work, right? They do come with taking actions. They do come with doing the right thing. And I don't know about you, but the type of person I am, I generally don't like just following steps. And in the past, at least, not now anymore, unless something was like urgent in my life, I didn't feel like doing it, or I had to kind of like tell myself that I'm not good enough, like this amount of money is not good enough, like this way of I'm looking is not good enough, and that's why I have to change it. So it was always like from the negative to neutral. And I had to learn to be disciplined and manifest amazing things from a place of I'm okay, everything is good, into the abundance. So the process how I help my clients achieve their goals, their dream life is number one. Even though you come to me and tell me, these are my goals, Ellie, we're gonna go over them again. Are these really your goals? Or did you pick them up from your cousin, from TV, from the one Netflix show? And while you might say, like, what's wrong with me seeing it somewhere? Like, there's nothing wrong with inspiration. But there is a huge difference having a goal because you compare yourself with your cousin or because you really, really want it. Because when you compare yourself, again, it comes from a place of I should do it, otherwise I'm not good enough. And guess what? You will never actually be happy. But if you say, like, it's even if it's the same goal, but if you choose it because you really want it, the process getting there and actually receiving this in your life, is it money? Is it your dream body? Is it your dream car? Is it your dream partner, wife, husband? Whatever that is, the process towards that is going to be much more fun, much more quicker. And once you have it, you will actually feel fulfilled. Have you ever had this moment when you got something that you wanted for so long and you realized, okay, now what? Like it doesn't feel so good at all. Like it felt relieving, but it didn't feel like wow, we think we're gonna have an amazing experience, but the truth is, when your goal isn't aligned, when you don't really want it, you just think you should do it because your parents told you or because your cousin has it, you're not gonna feel good in that. It's not sustainable, okay? And also the discipline in that part, it's also difficult, because if you just do it just because your parents told you, or because you saw it on TV or because your cousin does it, it's just gonna be difficult. So we are going first over the goals. Okay, what is actually your goal? And we are using logics, but also, of course, your intuition. Some people say gut feeling, what is really your goal? And also, I'm quizzing you, kind of like guided reflection to find out, is it really your goal? Okay, so this is the number one step we do. The second step, you might be thinking is going to be, I give you the how to, like the this and this and this, the this and this and this. And while the how to, for example, for a good body is a diet or a specific workout or, you know, like a how to date, it is important to know how to. And sometimes, like a specialized how to for your situation is even best. Okay. So we're going to get to that as well. But before we go to the how to, we start with the direction. Imagine the how to is like a car. Okay. It's like how to get from A to B. We take the car, you press gas, you drive, you arrive there. Okay, that's the how to. Good. But before we get to the car, we need to know the direction. We need to know, in what direction that goes. Yeah, I already know in the direction of B. Yes, yes, yes. But will you be driving around the city, wandering, driving back and forth and not knowing where to go? Or will you actually take out your Google Maps, your navigation system, and set it up so that you can go to the fastest, quickest way? And that's what I call being the vibrational match. The spiritual, the spiritual feminine side of a manifestation. It's literally the Google Maps. Because when you have that, you can take the how to, you get into the car. All right, so sorry. So when you have the navigation system and you get in the car, you start your engine, you start driving, you don't waste time. You get it from point A to point B quickly in the fastest way possible, in ways that you wouldn't be able to even see from the driver's perspective. You need the zoomed out perspective from your navigation system to find the fastest way. Okay, unless maybe you've been living in that city for 20 years and your parents showed you the way, then you know. Okay, so maybe if you have goals that your parents already achieved, you can just copy paste, that's fine. But a lot of us, we don't have that. And I didn't have that either. So someone who can just show me everything. Okay. So anything new that you want to achieve, you need a new navigation system for that. You can't be using the old path. Yeah, you'll be always using a car, but you need a new navigation system to get into a new place of life. Okay, so these are the second two points that I'm using with my clients for them to achieve their goals much, much, much faster. So this is how you can guarantee that your life is going to be amazing. And I'm telling you, I spent years, thousands, not thousands, multiple 5, 6 figures on figuring that out, on really guaranteeing that my life is going to be amazing, that I'm going to have success. And I learned this honestly primarily for myself, but it was just so amazing because I've been using that for over 5 years for my clients to help them achieve their goals, and to help them achieve getting into point B in the most fastest way. And obviously, I talk mostly about relationships and dating, but we've been using a lot of this stuff in other life areas as well. Okay, so how how can you make sure that you're going to be successful in the next 5 years? Not even 5 years, let's take next 3 months. Okay, make sure you choose a goal that's something that you really want. And again, if you desire support on your journey, reach out for a free love audit call. Send me an email, apply for a free love audit call. Hey, you are welcome to reach out to me. Women and men are welcome. I didn't fully update my website yet, but you're both welcome. And we're gonna go over your goals. We're gonna give you the how-to, and we're also gonna give you the right navigation tool so that you get there as fast as possible. Okay. And then I'd like also to talk about discipline, but that might be another video. But let me just share with you one little tip here. Especially as a very smart, successful person, just if you're like me, just following ABCD doesn't feel fun. So discipline will feel hard. But remember, discipline comes also from emotions. And a lot of the times people say, oh, but my emotions tell me to eat junk food, to waste my time, to do this and this. Okay, and then you need discipline to overrule your emotions and do the right thing. But what if your emotions will actually be like, I want to work, I want to go to the gym, I want to find my dream partner, I want to do all of these things. And I'm going to touch on this on another video, not here, but you can send me questions about this too. And I can proudly say I'm right now in the state of my life where everything I do is like, I want to do this, I love it, I crave it. And there are multiple components of that. One is that there are invisible blockages that might hold you back from getting there. Just like for me, there was, you might relate, you might not, there was like some kind of hidden fear of having money. I just felt like if I have money, I will have more problems. So that was a huge blockage, that I didn't really feel like earning money or creating big businesses. And the second part is, instead of running away from, oh, I just don't want to be, overweight. I don't want to be poor. I don't want to be a loser. I don't want to this. Okay, fine. I'm not gonna eat this junk food. Okay, fine. I'm going to the gym. When we do the process of setting up your navigation, we're gonna also set up the energetic, emotional part. And when this is set up, being disciplined is just so easy, because driving is no longer this thing where you are trying to drive away from point A. Oh, I just don't want to be overweight. Okay, fine, I'm eating well. But you are seeing point B. You're not only seeing it, you're fully feeling it. You're like, have you ever had an event where you couldn't wait to go there? Maybe a vacation, like a dream vacation in Bahamas or in Spain or anywhere you like to go. And you're like so excited, you just couldn't wait. you didn't need discipline to actually get on that plane. Okay, maybe if it was like 3 a.m. in the morning, then a little bit. But you know what I mean, right? What if this vision is so beautiful, fully charged with positive emotions that the actions are just really easy? So then you don't really need so much discipline. It just, everything just flows naturally. And this is what I do also in my one-on-one coaching. We're gonna remove the invisible blockages that might be there because you want money, but then just like me, I had fear of having more trouble with that. Okay. And then we're also gonna make sure that your vision is so full of positivity, of positively charged emotions that just like evening before Christmas, you just can't wait. You are full of energy, ready to do the right thing. And only learning this, living a life like that, just changed my complete life. And I'm just so happy to share this process with you all, to know that in my coaching, we're not only talking about the how to, there's just so much more behind it. So much more. And also, it's an investment for your whole life, not only for your relationship, because you will be able to learn and manifest goals, more things in your life with ease, with high speed, with fun and pleasure. All right. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. And thank you so much for watching. And I see you in the next video. And remember, whatever the past showed you, it's just an information, not a confirmation. Because your future doesn't have to repeat. You get to guarantee that you have success, that you have the dream relationship, the money that you want, the health and body that you want. You have influence in that. We forget that so many times. We're just getting by day and forget that actually you can create your life. Okay? Your dream life. You can attract your dream relationship. Yes, it takes a little bit of work, but who says the work can't be positive, can't be fun? All right. Thank you so much for watching. I see you in the next video, and I see you soon.